What's up, guys? It's Frank here, testing another entry into Frank Algo Behemoth map contest, which will be closed for submissions on the 6th of August. So if you want to get your submission in there, do it quick because the time is coming up soon. This is a map that was made by Guillotine. By the name, the map's name is Rebirth, and initially it started off as a 2v2 map, as you can see here with the two starting locations right next to each other. But the rules of the contest are that it must be 1v1 maps, but that's not stopping. If you want to play it as a 2v2 map, you certainly can. If you want to play it as a 1v1, that's absolutely an option for you. There we go. There's the second array going down here for Mountain, and I hope these players aren't watching my stream while they're playing. That would be very, very naughty of them. But yeah, let's see what we've got going on here. Our Infernal player, Butter, in the lower left, looks like he's going for a pretty standard build. Nothing too earth-shattering just yet. There we go. And I'm not going to say much just out of fear that they might be listening in still. This is, and then Guillotine is calling this the Infernal Zen Guarding. Guillotine also observing this map as well, just to see how it plays out, which I think is a very prudent thing to do as a map maker. You want to see not just what you intended, but how people actually play on it. So, shout out to Guillotine. By the way, if you guys haven't subscribed to his YouTube, go check it out. He's made 3 maps so far for the map contest, which is a very generous contribution of his time, and they end up looking really nice as well. Okay, so do we see any army units on the way? Not just yet. Okay, I say that, but we can see up in the production tab what's being made. And yeah, I won't spoil it for the rest of you. By the way, for those of you that don't know, the Matcherino map pool, or the Matcherino prize pool, is being divided between the players and the map makers. So that 100 that you see at the top of the screen right now is $50 of that so far is going to the whoever wins the top 5 community voted maps. And then the other half is gonna be split into the tournament that's gonna be happening the following Sunday after August 6th. So it'll be August 10th, I believe, that the tournament happens. So yeah, voting for the map is gonna close before the tournament happens, obviously, and then it's just gonna be a yeah, the 5 maps that get voted the highest are going to be the maps that are in there for the tournament. And other than that, pretty standard tournament rules. No like quadruple dragons. Oh, those gremlins make such hideous noises when they die. But anyway, it looks like it's a very predictable. Like, okay, it's Argents versus
a Stormgate will activate soon.
Argents versus Brutes and Gaunts. Kind of go in there, and I think the Argents probably could have stuck around a little bit longer. Whittling down the Gaunt numbers as a Celestial player is pretty important. Taking that curse damage no matter what means that you're not necessarily all in all the time, but you can be, just because like you're going to be taking that curse damage anyway. It hurts. Like, kiting isn't as free as it maybe used to be back when it took longer for Plague Axes to come out. Boop. Down goes another Gaunt, but it looks like the Stormgate's going the way of Butter here. Will Mountain be able to contest it enough? I don't think so. I don't think there's going to be enough. Yeah, there just simply wasn't enough DPS from Mountain to prevent the Stormgate being taken by an Infernal player here. What is going to pop out of the Stormgate, though? Looks like it's going to be the, not Shambling Horror, the Creeping Horror. There we go. Which has its ability, I think, boosts the move speed of any units that are nearby. I don't remember if it buffs the attack speed as well, but it's definitely a support ranged unit. Does 8 damage plus 8 to heavy. Range 8, so it does do some pretty good damage, but really having it in the middle of your army and being able to pop that ability is very useful. Again, I'd be interested to see how the community reacts to the fact that this map is very, very straightforward. Like, there's no twists and turns on this map. It's your main, and you can go straight to your opponent's main. Now, oh, this is some interesting tech coming out of Mountain here. We'll see if that turns into some interesting flanks or not, or if we're just going to stick with the meta of, like, hey, the Argent is a really good unit, so why would you make anything else? It just takes Luminite, and you don't need Therium. You don't need to spend money on Therium infrastructure if you can just keep on pumping out Argent after Argent after Argent. Oh, we do like to see these. So yeah, the expansions are happening, and it's not as these thirds are quite vulnerable. Man, those gremlins soaking up quite a few shots. Will Butter be able to react to his third getting taken out in time? Mountain certainly doesn't want to get trapped inside of the death pit. Oh no, but he's walking right through the entire army of Butter. He's taking so many shots. An effigy drops down to make sure that the Gaunts are cursing absolutely everything while they're on the retreat. All those dead Argents are going to be turning into Phantoms. Now, will they be able to turn around and put up a good fight? Absolutely not. Everything is being taken out. GG, says Mountain, and Butter is going to win the game. GG's, guys.